football. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back and be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
When he can't bring it in, you might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, it's Fox. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not...
Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going absolutely nowhere to be a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete pack.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a long pass.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. He's bringing it back. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Fox. On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they get the completion. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Trojans will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a 1st down. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! Let's go!
Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Wormley. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Wideouts now clustered. Wants to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Snags a good throw. I mean, bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick grab. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. The ball is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And they'll get him down that time. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Fox. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a quick grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
A play action looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Fox. Short completion with the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Makes the catch. It's Fowler. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
But it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic in the PAT. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, look at the throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Back to throw. It's Fox. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Fox. He's running out of time here. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
North down at the 25-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Fox. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down.
Pace, 27, jump.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will?
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
On the ground, it's Ray. Oh, what a move. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Leaning on the run game here. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the right here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Short pass finds the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Ray. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Could have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Fox. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Trojans will have their offense on the field as we begin overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They strike first in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sacked.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.